Going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Looking for some space. It's Griffin. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. Breaking tackles.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Dropping back, it's Thomas. Caught by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, it It really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Wide open downfield. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, tied.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a 1-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
On the move now. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
Now, 4th down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he fumbled it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. First down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone, and they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Breaks an open space. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The throw complete to the running back underneath. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Number 13, set to kick off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
At the 26. Now, a fourth down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Grab behind the line. It's Ware. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Throwing off play action. Good throw to the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Kentucky. They finish off the scoring drive.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Receiver in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's a great job picking up that first down here, using the lateral quickness to do so. But let's make sure we give the defense some credit here. They didn't let that play go any further, but they do have to be zeroed in because I wouldn't be surprised to see that jet sweep again.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the catch, and they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Thomas. Lets it go quickly. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And now the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Sticking with the running game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with